In the last session, we went through our document. We replaced our paragraph symbols where there were two with a single paragraph symbol. We replaced every word and matched whole words only, the word cat, with a formatted word cat, as you can see here. And then we were working on line spacing. Line spacing is the space between lines, and most of the formatting for line spacing is found here under the paragraph group of the Home tab. You click on the paragraph launcher and you can go in and you can see all the paragraph pieces. So here's spacing before and after. So that's spacing between paragraphs. And here's line spacing, and you can set it right here. It only will set the line spacing for the paragraph I'm in or the text I've selected. So I didn't select any text and I don't remember which paragraph I'm in, so I'll need to go back. So I'm going to say cancel here, and it's a good time for me to show you how to select a paragraph. In the left margin area, you'll notice your mouse changes to an arrow pointing to 1 o'clock. If you click once, you get a line. If you double click, you get the paragraph. If you triple click, you get the whole document, which is similar to the keyboard shortcut Control A. If I'm in a paragraph and I click once, I move the insertion point, the blinking vertical bar that tells me where my text will be entered. And that allows me, so that's my insertion point. I click once, I can move my insertion point. If I double click, I get a word. And if I triple click, I get the paragraph. So for spacing within a paragraph, that's called line spacing. Use my paragraph group launcher. And right here, I can do line spacing. I can do single, 1.5, double, at least, exactly, or multiple. So I'm going to put it at 1.5 so you can see that. Okay. I also want to set the spacing between the paragraphs. So for this point, I need more than one paragraph. And in Word, every time you see a paragraph symbol means you have a paragraph, even if it's only one word on a line. So right now, it looks to me like there's some kind of spacing between these paragraphs. I'm going to check right here in line spacing and paragraph spacing, and I can go to line spacing options, and brings me back to where we were, the paragraph dialog box. And you can see it has the spacing after at 8 points. So if I want there to be double space between my paragraphs, I could set that to 12 points. And if I wanted it to be, so that'll give a single line between the paragraphs. And if I wanted it even more, I can just go up and it goes up by 6 points. So this would be triple spaced between, so two blank lines between each paragraph. It says, and don't add spaces between paragraphs of the same style. So you can check that if you wanted to. So that's going to do spacing between. So you can see now I have two blank lines between the paragraphs. Maybe I want to remove that. So I can do remove spacing after. Now we're back to single spacing. I could add spacing before if I wanted to do that as well. So remove spacing after is right here. I'm going to leave it the way it is. And I'm going to go back to the paragraph dialog box using my launcher. And under lines and page breaks, notice I have a widow orphan control. And a widow orphan control allows the text, if you have the beginning of the paragraph at the bottom of one page and the rest of it on the next page, it'll move that last line from the bottom of the page to the top of the next page. Or if you have the ending line at the top of the second page, it can move that to the first page. So you can have keep with next, keep together. You could have a page break before. So you can look at that, and it's a nice tool to have. I like keep lines together. I'm going to put keep with next. I hit OK. And so now it has a little extra dot that showed up with that formatting. If for some reason I do not want any formatting, I can select whatever I don't want the formatting on. And right here's a tool. It's the Format Eraser. So it removes all formatting from the section, leaving only the normal unformatted text. Sorry, from the selection, much different than the section, from the selection. That's what I highlighted. So I go right here and I click it, and now it's back to being normal text. Okay. let's stop there, and there'll be more about paragraph formatting in the next one.